This video I'm going to be comparing the Mulan franchise to the Mamma Mia franchise, which consists of Mamma Mia from 2008 as well as the sequel Mamma Mia Here We Go Again. First of all, when you look at highest Rotten Tomatoes score for each franchise, in the case of Mulan, the original Disney animated movie, has the highest score of 86%. With Mamma Mia, the sequel, Here We Go Again, has the highest score of 79%. Mulan wins here. Then when you look at lowest score for each franchise, in the case of Mulan, the direct-to-video sequel Mulan 2 has 0%. And with Mamma Mia, that first movie only has a 55%, which I don't personally get at all. I think that's a low score for Mamma Mia, which I think is a great movie. So Mamma Mia wins this round. Then when you look at average score for each franchise, in the case of Mulan, you have an average of 52. With Mamma Mia, you have an average of 67. Mamma Mia wins this round. Then when you look at gap between lowest and highest score, in the case of Mamma Mia, you have a gap of 24% between the two scores. With Mulan, you have a gap of 86. So Mamma Mia easily wins this round, meaning that Mamma Mia has already won 3 of the rounds, so it's going to win this debate regardless of my personal opinion. But let's look at it now. Which franchise do I prefer? In the case of Mamma Mia, I really enjoy that first movie. I don't know why it's rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. It doesn't make sense to me. I think there are memorable, catchy songs in this movie. I think there's really good acting. I think it's a compelling story that's being told here about this girl who's about to be married but wants to know who her father is. She knows who her mom is, but she learns, oh, there's these 3 guys that my mom used to know back in the day that she had a relationship with, but which one of them actually is my dad? And then she ends up figuring out who her actual dad is by the time the movie's over. But even the other guys are like, hey, if I'm even just a little bit related to you, that's a great thing. I think it's pretty heartwarming, to be honest. I think Mamma Mia looks really good. I don't know what exactly the problem is with this movie. And I think Mamma Mia Here We Go Again is a solid sequel to Mamma Mia that fleshes out Donna's relationship with these 3 guys through flashbacks. And then the story in the present day is pretty engaging as well, I'd say, because you have Sophie, who's now pregnant. So her and the guy that she's with are going to have a child. And she wants to honor Donna, who actually is passed on. She wants to honor Donna by building this hotel, because Sophie knows that's the thing that Donna loved. And she wants to have a good life, wants her baby to have a good life. And it's a pretty powerful story, I'd say, especially when you get to the end and Sophie's really remembering Donna. So I really enjoy both movies. In the case of Mulan, I think the original Disney animated film is great. It tells us a compelling story about a girl who just has a lot of determination, perseverance, resilience. We see her put the work in to actually become a good soldier. We see her train hard. So when you get to, for example, the moment where she climbs the pole, it's so satisfying because you see that she's not some superhero who already knows how to do everything. No, she's just a girl who really wants to be a good soldier and actually puts effort in, puts the work in order to do that. Plus, also, she's living in a time where women in that society are expected to marry, are expected to bring honor to the family. She's not as interested in that, and also she wants to join the military so her father doesn't have to, knowing that if my father joins the military at his senior age, he probably will die. Obviously, Mulan doesn't want that. And then I like that they don't rush into romance with General Shane. There's clearly some attraction between the two, sure, but at the end of the first movie, they don't rush into, oh, the two of them are already a couple. I think that's pretty refreshing and so powerful at the end of Mulan when the Emperor of China and everyone else bows to her. It's so satisfying. In the case of Mulan 2, the direct to video sequel, wow, this movie is one that critics really didn't like, but I don't know. I actually enjoyed this one, to be honest. I mean, I think the idea that Mulan and Shane get together after the first film, they're going to get married, that makes sense to me. That seems like a logical follow up to the end of the first film, where Shane basically comes over to the house, and then we see that Mulan is still strong. I mean, she's still definitely getting in on the action. And I like that for these free people that we saw in the first film as soldiers, now they actually get a girlfriend. And also, I like that for character of Mushu, there's absolutely growth on his part, because at first he's deliberately trying to force Mulan and Shane apart, thinking that they're not good for each other, they're too different, so I should break them up. But then you get to a moment where Mulan's saying, "Oh, you're such a good friend, Mushu," and Mushu can't hide the truth from her any longer, and so he actually admits all the things that he did to try to get them to not like each other. But then when the movie's over, Mushu actually is happy that Mulan and Shane are together, and also this means he gets his pedestal back. And in the case of the Mulan remake, to me this is a really frustrating movie because I think there are action scenes that are entertaining, there's visuals that are good, there's performances that are good. But on the other hand, Disney spectacularly screwed up Mulan's character arc. I don't know why. It feels to me like for some reason the filmmakers here didn't think Mulan was strong in the original film. Like they thought, oh, Mulan was weak in the original film. We gotta make her strong. It's like, seriously, guys, she was already a strong character in the original movie. I don't think that a character is strong just because, oh, they're a superhero that already can do everything, that are already awesome at everything. No, that's not at all the way I look at it. To me, a character is strong when they're able to overcome challenges, overcome obstacles by actually putting the work in. With this movie, they say that, oh, Mulan has chi. Basically, Mulan has the Force. So we get the message, oh, actually, Mulan's already a superhero. She's already awesome. She's just hiding how awesome she really is. So, she doesn't really have to train. She doesn't really have to work hard or put any effort in. No. She already can do it. She's just pretending like she can't. So it's just not as satisfying when you get to the end of the movie and the Emperor of China are grateful to Mulan. It doesn't hit as hard because it's no longer a story about determination, perseverance, resilience. It's about a character that already is a superhero that has everything handed to her on a silver platter. I just don't think it's that interesting or compelling. And I don't know what they were doing by adding the witch character in. Well, between the two franchises here, I would easily say that I think Mamma Mia is better. That'll wrap things up for this video.